welcome back to the show. Thank you so much to those who have supported this from the beginning, and to the creators and businesses who have come on the show to share their story. This has been quite an interesting last couple of months with shelter in place going on, but I have been so encouraged by all the creativity I've been seeing lately. The new hobbies, food recipes, business ventures, of course the music, and so much more. It's been a joy to still be able to work on projects while sheltering in place. One of them being a song dedicated to my eldest cousin Tiffany, who passed earlier this year. In the midst of this tragedy, our family has been blessed with time spent together, celebrating and honoring her life in a unique way. Over the past year, my cousin Kim, Tiffany's younger sister, had been working on a project that combined her passions for travel, food, and faith into a lifestyle blog titled The Project of Purpose and Life. So, what is the story behind the name The Project of Purpose and Life?
So the story behind The Project of Purpose and Life was a creation that I made trying to find a creative aspect for myself. I didn't really know how to start something new, and the name came out because I had so many different projects and I just didn't know how to place them. And at the time when I created it, my sister, your cousin, was in the hospital the first time, and it gave me the encouragement to actually move forward with this thought and this brainstorm of creating the Project of Purpose in Life.
And that's so good. You know, I've seen your blogs about travel, your Travel with Kimmy blog that you have on Instagram, all those food posts that you have, all the adventures. So with this new project, what type of content will be coming out of this? With
the Project of Purpose in Life, it's more of an expansion of Travel with Kimmy. So it was the traveling, and it was the food, and it was the drinks and these places. But then I realized everybody was doing it. So how could I be really different? And so creating the Project of Purpose in Life gave me that unique aspect where it's now my stories. So it expanded from traveling and food now to me actually trying to cook or trying to deal with like home stuff and gardening, and then like faith and stories, not just of my own, but of people that I've encountered. Just really expanding on life.
We did a project together last month already, and it's actually a project that's like, 8 years in the making almost. It is Well With My Soul, a song that we recorded in 2012, I believe, when Atatif was still here. And I thought it was just really meaningful. I thought it was really appropriate, especially for one of your first postings to be about that. And what is that, I guess, the process? I know we were all involved in it, but what has that meant to you?
Doing that video kind of brings us back, or even brings me back to our childhood. I mean, that video is more of now the mature state of where we were when we did it the first time. But there's more meaning to it because now we did it in remembrance of Atatif. I think the process for all of us was hard, but it was a way where we were able to cope and heal by doing this. Especially on your part, I know it was probably super difficult to go through that. But just to do it together, I think brought that support for us all in that moment of healing and coping. Even though we're going through it right now, it's a piece of us that will forever just be in our hearts.
I can't think of another project that I wanted to watch over and over again, and at the same time I couldn't watch it over and over again just because it's still very fresh in the heart, and it's still very meaningful. It's very comforting at the same time, sad, but I'm glad that we got to do it, and I thought it was really meaningful for us, for our family. Really love the concept of the letters. You showed me a few of them. You posted a few of them already. So what's the story behind that?
So the story behind Letters to You is more of, it wasn't actually supposed to exist. The reason for its existence is because my sister passed away, of course, and it was my only way to kind of heal and cope. So the things that I want to tell her, or I miss being able to just walk into her room and talk to her, I write it out and I kind of just put it in my blog so that it feels like I'm expressing myself to her. helps with the healing. It helps with the coping, you know, even though it's not like a phone call where you just, you know, literally talk to someone. But in a way, you know, letters to you is literally letters to her, where it just opens up my ability, I guess, that openness, where I am in a broken place. I am hurt by, you know, the passing of my sister, my only sister. And this is just the only other way where I could also heal and cope.
That could be especially powerful, not only for yourself, but for others who may or may not be going through something similar, but could be going through a dark valley season of their life, and coming across these letters, going through the journey that you went through. It's always more powerful when you see people going through it, and it's like, yeah, I get to live it through you. And, you know, even though it's a broken place, so our hearts can break with that person.
Right.
You can share that burden. And, you know, I think that it could be used in that way, which brings me to my next question is this message that you're trying to convey through this project, I know is going to impact people in a very unique way. So what is that message?
The message that I want to bring out to the people is more of be you. Don't hide yourself within yourself. I think there's a lot of people that go through life thinking, oh, I can't express, or keeping it inside is the best answer. The blog where I get to express myself and be creative is more of me telling everyone, hey, it's okay. Whether you're broken, whether you're happy, whatever situation you're going through, there's no right, there's no wrong. You just tell your story, because at one point, someone out there will have a story just like you, and you're the person that's going to help them. The message behind the Project of Purpose in Life is every day we go through a different project. We have a unique project in our lives individually, and we just need to find that purpose and realize we have a purpose in this one life that we're given.
And that's such a good thing to build off of. So what advice do you have to new creators or people who are trying to start something like this? What advice do you have for them?
The advice I give them is, again, be you. Yeah, I mean, you are the only person that can tell your story. And when you get to this creative side, don't think about the numbers, don't think about the people who are gonna literally read this, whether they're gonna be interested, whether you're gonna find a bunch of followers or not. Doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, your story will reach one person, at least that one person. And it may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but somewhere down the line in life, someone out there is gonna feel something that you're feeling, that I'm feeling, and all we can do is hope that we can help each other out somehow.
Awesome, that's so good. So where can we find you online?
So you could find me online on my website at www.projectpurposelife.com, and it also shows on Instagram, Facebook, and also YouTube. Same username at Project Purpose Life.
So thanks for being on the show. Like, seriously, who would have thought we'd do this? But look, here we are now. And something you guys probably didn't know about us is we've been actually like doing stuff like this for a long time. Like, whether or not it be in a studio setting, we, you know, ever since playing like four-handed duets on the piano to our parents.
Making our own movie theater.
It's such a blessing to see it all come to this, where we're finding our own creative avenues and we're getting to share it with all of you guys. So again, thank you all for your support. Please definitely check out the Project of Purpose in Life, and I hope it blesses you and inspires you. So take care till next time.